Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from the one and only Vol'jin, the king of making ridiculously high attack minions. And in this game, we go the typical play Divine Shield Vol'jin line, but realize that our opponents are going to play something that counters us playing effectively deflectors and resets. Level to the moon, look for cleaves, and then just obliterate their board in 1 or 2 swipes. It's one of those game reads that effectively makes a big difference when Presters is one of those cards that you know is going to be on their board. And Presters just kind of hard counters you when you're deflectos. But Presters isn't good against Big Cleave. Alright, enjoy. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And now I'm gonna go take my 100 and some damage. Terragosa? You really want that Terragosa, huh? Yeah. I want to level next turn, which means we need to line up a minion that we're going to use our buddy on. Is this balance? Yes. I don't love this. I don't love this at all. This is bullshit. Where are my Divine Shields? I guess. Take the gem. Yeah, just take the gem to make this just a little bit bigger. It's the play. Let's just be absolutely enormous. Yeah, I might as well just give everything poison with Chroma Wing. Just gotta make sure we don't die. Ew. Fuck off, dude. Nice. Could be worse. Could be a lot better, but you know. Oh, that was good. That was the hit. Can't be much better. Just wait till that 108 attack minion's 3 damage off killing something. Hell yeah. Easiest ghost of my life. We can roll. We might sell something if we get a good minion. Otherwise, we're just going to buff this and wait for later. Or we could take this and buff here. Ooh, look, a shield. I don't love putting attack on a 1 health minion. We can fix it later. Probably should do it. Could attack here and just wait for a module at some point, but we need to buy time until we get to that point in the game. Sell 4-3? Shouldn't sell 12-12 instead of 4-3? What if I just sell Gadrin? I think we should sell Gadrin, actually. That sounds like the play. Yeah, sell this one. I know what his board is now, so we know how to connect with this damage. He says, with certainty, nah, never connected. Boo. That's all kind of irrelevant, right? Like, this thing bumps every time. It's a question of, do these things get hit? Just don't attack with this, because it could pop. In a game yesterday where I got 2 Divine Shield Amalgadons and 3 Bronze Wardens, one of them being gold and 2 others, and just played Presters with Vol'jin. It was very amusing. It was like basically all Amalgadons. Pretty much the same thing. Interesting. Not selling 2. I don't really care about this. I do care about this, and I care about this. With the reset on the board, I probably should have done this one first. Shoot. Feel silly. Shoot! Argus is good. The other side of it, though, is that I'd really like to put a lot of health on this thing. And I'd like to take the stats from here. But I don't want to sell this off the board yet. 0-5 Divine Shield looks wrong. We're gonna set up a mech roll board just to fuck with people. That's the goal. Alright, so we're going to play for Argus. We're going to play for... I mean, you can even jug here, I guess. I'm gonna sell through here. We're gonna swap these stats into here. So like 14 health on Deflecto for long term could be very useful. How often do you pick up Selfless with Vol'jin? Often. When you get to the later portion of the game, if you know they're going to be playing things that are effectively ghouling you and whatnot, it's very useful. Golden Selfless is a better minion than most any Divine Shield minion. More times than not, though, I choose to level before I get to that stage. Buff Deflecto first. Now, I'd rather have the health on this first. And I want to swap the 12 health into here and then buff afterwards. Done similar things on George before. 2 Glyph Guardians with Whelp Smuggler and eventually a Pyrespawn. Yeah, it seems really strong. Something I don't typically do, and the only reason I bring it up in the conversation is it's like, I think it's a growing point. Like something that I don't typically take advantage of that I should. Is those weird ass, like I can build a couple big pirate or big dragons, like Chroma Wing into something. And then just Presters people. Force them out of the game quickly. It's okay for a turn. It's not great. I kind of just want to take this turn and worry about this later. I just don't like buffing up health. Or buffing up minions here. I don't want to use this turn. Otherwise, I would just sell here, get rid of it, and then play the jug, swap 14 into here. If there's something good to buy on this board, it's a different story. Oh, there's a Deflecto. How about that? I can just buy it now. Now I feel... I don't like you. This is bullshit. Stupidest game. Right, one of these needs taunted. Those two. I want to buff this one and not this one because I want to buff the one that's 12 health And then I want to swap health into this before I buff it. You buff 3 for it? Yeah, in this scenario, I think so. I just want to get health off of like the... If you get the health above like 5, 6, 7 or whatever, you don't lose these guys to just bullshit death rattles, spores, and all kinds of random bullshit that exists on boards. And we have time to do it, right? We're relatively strong right now. We can also play around Ghoul by using our reset on the board and swapping it down to 1 health. We can level. If you had time to think, was it ever worth freezing a 3/7 for health on the second Deflecto? Yeah, probably. If we think we're going to level that turn, there isn't a lot that we're going to do with this board. We're going to go to 5 and look for Buster. Not Buster. What am I saying? Look for Meckrel. So you're not going to get better health on that board. The only upside is that you could potentially pick up Microbots or Module or something. But that's about it. Module gives us an opportunity to go to 240, right? Or not 240, 216. Gross. Dragons. That's not what I want to fight. I didn't taunt the Bronze Warden instead of the Pup Bot here, mostly because I think that there may be a chance that we want to Presters with like double Bronze Warden late game against the Dragon board. Presters fucks you? Yeah, it does. There's not anything we can do about it. Like, the card is the card. It exists in this game. If we had a better method of dealing with it, we would. Not awful hits. My shields. Ew. Got grief by mini butts. So we know we're going to be dealing with this in the long run. So it's either Cleave that can win this lobby. More. I think it is Cleave that wins this lobby. I really don't care about a bunch of attack. Could consolidate this down on the one thing. I mean, in the extreme case, we could make it 300. But obviously, we don't have enough time in the lobby for that. We can make this thing 200, swap it to Gadrin, then use it to double buff something. 200 could be a valuable line because this guy is going to be above 100 health on a couple minions. Or at least one with Razor Gore. It's pretty cheap. We just swap the stats into here. No, we never do that. We need to swap stats from this golden into here. Yeah, I think we do it. It's about the only opportunity we have to double stats on board outside of magnetic. And then we have to sell something from board. So this is just a cheaper way to do it. Yo, BR in Milwaukee. My dude. Thank you so much for the 13 months. More. And Bourbon Bear with the 8 months. Appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much. Also a shot at Foe Reaper? Correct. Triple is nice. Foe Reaper is a great card. It's the way that we beat the dragon, is that we need Cleave. He taunted up minions too. Dude, Ghoul does not exist on NA. It's just not a card. Like, I can't name the last time I saw somebody Ghoul somebody on NA. I'm not sure why it's disappeared from usage. But I swear, it just does not exist as a card anymore. No Ghoul for you. You haven't gotten the golden buddy yet, but 3 people died? Yeah, it's a tier 4 buddy, so you don't get it till like turn 12. Turn 12 is oftentimes top 4. That's why like tier 2 buddies are so good and tier 4 buddies are so bad typically. Mud dude. Flat Tusk or Mega Buster? Buster's just a better menace, right? Blood gems for any reason? Attack? Kind of irrelevant. Selfless? It's not gonna be good against the dragon, and I expect the dragon to win this. Yeah, he's gonna... Nif's gone. Dragon is very strong here, and Selfless is bad against it. I want a giant zap. He's probably gonna play around that, right? Maybe not. Might be able to get Presters with zap. Nadina? Any microbots for the taunted minion? Yeah, I mean, if you have time. I think it's more of Cleave that's important here. With Presters, he's just going to go first and a one hit take this off anyway. Like, we're not really playing for resets as much as playing for good hits up front. We could also run Presters ourselves with Bronze Warden against them. Lead with Bronze, then Foe Reaper 2. Like, the taunted minion doesn't reset. Deflector's hardly ever here. Not enough time. Yeah, I kind of figured. That dragon is big. Good game, Nif. This is a scary dragon board. Swap the stats in the Deflecto and we could have a 400 attack Deflecto. It's genius. I don't really value the reset very highly on the board. I don't really value this that highly either. I'd almost favor playing for like Zap or whatever. We just don't get resets. They're not valuable. So like double cleave and whatnot are so good. This plays around Ghoul. I don't value health. I really value Zap really highly right now. As ironic as it was before saying that. Zap actually makes a lot of sense. If he can't protect Presters, then we win the fight. This thing right here, giving this reset is so hard. Because he's just gonna go first. Yeah, we play around Ghoul with the Menace here. So this thing gets reset. Oh, goodbye board. Oh, that feels good. No, we don't kill him. That was a cleave. Yeah, the cleaves are way better than playing like standard Deflecto comp here. Question is, does he adapt well to it? We could lead with Cleave. We also could play a Presters ourselves. He is currently playing around Zap but only with Ghoul. I'd love this thing to have like 5 health though. I can fix that too. Looks like we're about done though. He's too thick for Kangors to be useful. So thick. It's a good luck jug. His Presters is vulnerable to Cleave, yeah. I just don't want the spores or the little 1/1s to go off before the other Cleave. If I can avoid it. Putting this to 7 health means if his Ghoul goes off, the Presters hit doesn't kill this. He plays double Presters. There you go. There you go. Alright, so we can beat the dragon with it. This is balanced, absolutely. Completely normal hero. Totally balanced. Ugh, Vol'jin, man. That's what I was talking about the other day. With like, there were a lot of lobbies where the correct play is to just auto-play this. And I avoid it when playing on stream so we can have a variety of content. But like Arana Elementals, Flurgle to 4, Vol'jin into mechs, like they're just auto-play lines. You do the same thing every time and they're ridiculously strong. Like Ticketus is so much more interesting to play, right? Bran, kinda. I mean, Murloc Brand's pretty streamlined. Ticketus is way more interesting. Elise is way more interesting. But like, this is just too good to pass on.